Hey guys, let's work on our shadow boxing a little bit, and I want to show you in shadow boxing a thing that I see happen sometimes that distresses me a little bit, and that is when people mix together the different areas of martial arts training that they've been exposed to. And sometimes I think that shows that maybe you just don't understand which things should go together. So, you might train at a place where all they do is hardcore self-defense stuff. They don't do anything to challenge your athleticism. They don't do anything to help you appreciate the art, right? It's just fighting. And I'm not criticizing that. I mean, that would be okay. And then you wouldn't have this problem. Or you might try to be on a fancy demo team and all they do is acrobatic stuff and they don't think about self-defense at all, and then you wouldn't have this problem, right? Or you might train at a traditional style where all they do is traditional stuff, but you see, when you have training experience like we have, where we have really been exposed to a lot of just the coolest things in the martial arts and really been taught to appreciate those different aspects of it, and to I think that for us, the advantage in that is just that it's a lot of fun, and it certainly, that approach, I think, can give you just a lifetime of study opportunity and training opportunity if you can appreciate some of the different parts of the martial arts. But you don't want to mix them together. That could get you in trouble and could potentially be dangerous, right? Like if you thought that your jump, spin, hook kick fit in nicely with your headbutt and your elbow as a self-defense move, then that could get you in some trouble, because of course that's a really unrealistic thing to do in real life. So I want to have you guys try a few different styles of shadow boxing today and try to keep your like moves together. All right, so let's do this drill. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a boxing style shadow box, which is a pretty good warm up, because we're only going to use footwork and punches. And what we're going to work on when we do this style of shadow box is throwing everything from our face, right, and coming back to the face. I like to think about this row of knuckles, second row of knuckles, right up by my cheekbone. Here doesn't count as having your guard up, guys. It'd be like this. And then just having good footwork, right? Just not crossing my feet, not being flat-footed, but moving, popping out. Only punches right now. Hooks, uppercuts, jabs and crosses. Really nice way just to start a warm-up of your entire body, right? So if you're doing this with me right now, working on your boxing. Okay, so I want you to set a little timer for yourself and do about another 20 seconds of that right now. Whoop. Okay, we're back. Good. So your next style is going to be Taekwondo sparring style. So everything you learn when we spar, everything you learn about faking and counters and combos can be done in this style. So you will have some not only kicking, but high kicking will be appropriate in this style. All right, so let's work that for a minute. So your guard is still up and ready, go. So you're kicking the body, you're still punching the body, but you're coming up to the head sometimes. You're showing a nice variety of kicks. You might practice your sideways style, right? You can spin a little bit. You can throw some double kicks in there, do some faking. Right? Okay, keep that going. About another 20 seconds. You can pause the video, work out on that a little bit more right now. Your sparring style. All right, nice job. So we started with just boxing. Then we went to Taekwondo sparring, right? All right, third one. I want you to do a 1-minute round of self-defense combat shadow boxing. And I think a good way to approach this is that it's like every single thing that's against the rules in sparring, that's what you would do if you were actually protecting yourself. That's what makes sparring pretty safe, by the way, is that you're doing all this stuff that doesn't really work. But think about it. Elbows, knees, hands to the head, low kicks, all low risk, high payoff moves in a bad situation. If you know how to headbutt the crown of your head, like I said, elbow, grabbing could be part of this. Low kicking, hands to the head. I keep it pretty simple when it comes to self-defense. Like, hand moves up to the face, kicks below the belt, elbows, knees. There you go. All right, so let's do that. This is ugly. There's nothing pretty about this one, guys, but it's very effective. All right, so over here, elbows. You can claw and palm and chop. Boom. Try to alternate high and low. So kick you in the shin, palm you in the face, groin shot, face, neck, knee. Keep your hands up for all of these. That's a constant, that your hands stay up. Elbow, knee, elbow, palm, palm, low kick, stop, headbutt. All right, go about another 20 seconds on that one. All right, we're back for the final round. So what do we have so far? Boxing, just as a good warm-up before you start kicking real high. Then we did sparring, where we were kicking above the belt. Then we went combat, which was like the opposite of sparring in a way. And now we're going to switch gears one more time. We're going to do like a karate movie style of shadow box. So this is where you're spinning, you're really concerned with aesthetics and like doing stuff that's fun and stuff that looks cool. So let's do it. Ready? We're spinning, and we're working on our jumps, and we're working on maybe some combinations and some other nice looking things, right? And you work that. Everybody do that about another 20 seconds. I would have had more fun with that one about 20 years ago, but that's okay. You'll have strengths and weaknesses in this. All right, but you see how somebody could mix that up, right? What I don't like to see is like, I got a big spin crescent that's up real high, and then I throw an elbow. Like in which of those universes does this make sense that those moves would go together? Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to do something that looks nice? Are you trying to do something that's effective? Are you working on your sparring skill? Like, I guess it just bugs me because always have a goal, right? What are you trying to do? And then do that thing. Let's do a final round where I'm going to say which one to switch to, and then you just do it, okay? So ready, guard up. Let's see, boxing, go. Work fast. All right, Hollywood style, go. Good. Sparring style, go. And combat style, go. Cool. Okay, the biggest mistake that I see in this with our students, because we do a lot of high kicking, taekwondo school, and especially the kids will make this mistake, is that we'll say, low kicks, and they're like, oh, like here? Because my high kick is, vertical, so my low kick is about face level. And when we say low kicks for self-defense, we mean like low, like knee level, like barely coming off the ground at the highest groin level. I love high kicking, but doesn't really have a place in self-defense if you're trying to go low risk and high payoff. So, keep things in their boxes. Make sure you always have a goal. You know what you're working on, and appreciate everything the martial arts has to offer. Good job.